a tall legend. You know, I made up that name retrospectively.
Really?
Because
You mean retroactively?
But you know, it could be retrospective. You know?
We argue over such stupid things. Like we argue over accents. We argue over tribes.
Abdi exit.
Abdi exit.
Halima bye.
Let me just. We go in and out of style, Somali men. We really go in and out of style.
100%.
Barely in style.
Are we in style
Barely
right now?
in style. Us growing up in Toronto, obviously we have our own set of, you know.
Which is super vilified right now.
I mean, listen, they're
Yo,
taking
man's
the
put
piss
us
out of us.
below Baltimore.
And people don't.
Speaking of patois, put the camera on me.
Go ahead.
I'm sick of you.
UK people.
I'm glad you know I was going there.
What we're doing. It's good to know I have friends who will always.
I used to actually watch that show a lot.
All right, welcome to another episode of Sheeko Presents Switching Gears.
Yeah.
My name is Nyce,
Neighborhood
aka
Nyce.
the gallon of sugar, fructose, glucose, sucralose, everything sweet in your beverage is me.
That's a sweet nigga.
Thank you. Now, I got with me my brilliant co-hosts. I got my boy ATL, a talented liar.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a foreman for that.
Yeah. I thought he was going to write something better all day.
Yeah,
You say,
right,
yo,
right,
I'm
that
going to
was
read you the filth.
I can't imagine what
you're
you
the
have
liar.
for me.
All right.
Hey guys, ATL, a tall legend. You know, I made up that name retrospectively.
Really?
Because
You mean retroactively?
But you know, it could be retrospective. You know?
I like
I'm
that.
retroactive still.
No, it's okay. I got
And
you.
it's a tall legend. If you know, you know.
And of course, we got our other co-host here, the boy Abdi, about billions, always
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
We're here in the building. We're back. Another episode. I'm here with my guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for what
We had to retake because I forgot my hat. All people problems, yeah. If you know, you know. I can't go to Turkey. I'm too far gone. They told me.
you felt the breeze from the ceiling.
They told me
fan.
keep it moving.
This guy kills me. Why are you about to snicker?
No, I didn't say that. Not me. I'm
You
professional.
guys can't argue this early into the podcast.
I mean,
Why
no,
not?
listen, I'm professional. I'm here
Let
to
him
put
do
on
his
a
thing.
show.
Let him do his thing.
Let me cook, man.
Today's not Nice the comedian.
Yeah, I'm
He's
nice
nice.
to host today.
There we
Alright,
go.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll let you be professional for today.
Yeah, let me cook. So, 2024 already off to a great start. It's very early in the year, but I don't know about you guys. I think my year's starting off phenomenal. Like, you guys don't even know. Like, I'm gonna let you guys go first. I'm gonna tell you guys last, but I think the year's starting off good. How about you guys?
I went to the gym one time.
Okay. Good sesh?
It was a good one sesh.
Okay.
I've had pizza 3 times since then.
And 2 of them were here.
I think we had pizza 2 days in a row.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm very optimistic about the year. I'm trying to do the thing where instead of doing a whole year of resolutions, I'm doing it every 90 days.
Okay.
So
That's pretty good.
I'll let you guys know. I mean, it's just in the planning stages, broski. A lot of things, like I said before, is always in the planning stages. So I'll let you guys know in 90 days.
Facts.
I'm very pessimistic. I went to the gym once this
As well,
year
right?
so far.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie
Opposite
to you.
problem.
Went, got tired, and decided I'm just gonna hug this fam. I'm just gonna be a petite guy for the rest of my
This
life.
guy needs some motherfucker.
I just don't know. No, fuck. You found out what that was
Nafuq's
yesterday.
crazy.
No.
Manam taught him what nafuqa was yesterday.
Can you
Bro, I
define?
thought
Can
no.
you define it? Can you
I
use
thought
it?
it was a dish.
You can't even use
Nafuqa just
nafuqa in a
means
sentence.
nafuqa.
You can't
No,
define
it's
it.
nutrients. It's nutrients.
You're not beating those.
Yeah,
It's
you're not
different.
beating
Easy
those.
Somali.
You're not beating those.
Probably is what it is. Fam. We have different dialects, broski.
Oh, whatever.
It is what
You
it
make
is.
me want to honqar.
Certain men say honqa, fam. Certain men say matag.
I think that's the worst Somali word.
Honqa?
Or actually, gimber. Like that's the.
Did you say gumbar?
Like I swear to God,
Isn't
when
that something
when they're
people
having
sound?
the national literature caucus in Somalia, they were just writing this shit on the fly. What do we call a stool?
Gumbar.
All for gimber? Like, get the fuck out of
So
here.
what do
Like,
they, what's the alternate for that word?
Kursi. Well, that's Arabic.
stool.
Kursi, I'm pretty sure it's like Arabic.
It's
bro. I don't
Arabic.
even think it's Arabic.
No, but kursi is like for a big chair.
It's like, I mean, either
Either
Hindi.
way, it's not Somali.
Okay, facts. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think we come from a very problematic culture.
I agree.
And like, I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it's fucked. Like, we argue over such stupid things. Like, we argue over accents. We argue over tribes.
Yeah.
We're now arguing. I mean, it's not a new topic, but like, you know, we're arguing about people getting married outside of being Somali, which is such a dead topic.
I like this one.
It's such a dead topic, bro. Like, why? Let me just start off really
Abdi
quick.
exit.
Abdi exit.
Halima bye.
Let me just start
guys
it
are-
out. Let me just start it off real quick. I don't have much to add to this. I'm gonna lob it to my bros over here.
Yeah. He hated this topic.
It's so I want to
I
shoot
find it
myself.
funny.
I
Yeah.
want to shoot myself just talking about it. But like, number one, mind a business that pays you. Somalis, we have this issue where we don't mind our business. We really don't. And like we're so like, what's the word? Like, I feel like we could be so anti-Somali. Like anything that's not Somali, we're so against it. Like, yo, fam, if the person is, my just opinion, a Muslim marrying a Muslim, I'm fine with that. There's nothing like, do you think God cares? Why do you care?
But that's not
the point.
No, listen. People right now, there's Somalis who are marrying non-Somalis that are still Muslim.
Yeah,
and they still have a bone to pick with that. Don't do that.
That's facts. That's different.
But the specific one we're talking about right now, I'm gonna let you guys talk about it.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. You're speaking generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Well, generally speaking, you're right. It's as long as.
And I'm not saying that to earn any flipping brownie points. Like, it's real fucking life.
Yeah.
It's real life. Like, why do you care? If I go tomorrow and I marry a girl who's like, from Thailand and she's Muslim, who cares?
Yeah.
That's true.
You marry an Irish girl, ginger, freckles, but she knows that there's one God. Why do I care?
I know a homie that's Irish Somali.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Does he talk like this?
No, he's from Toronto.
Does it roll the R's?
Yeah, he's from Toronto.
Does it say it's from Rexdale?
From Rexdale, so.
That's crazy. Oh, the irony.
Look at that, Jamestown and John Garland.
No, he's not from there. He's not from there. Like, carry on.
Oh, goodness gracious. Went to West Humber.
Okay.
I'm cooking.
Okay.
But no, I'm going to let you guys go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this whole topic with Somalis?
You were more excited?
Yeah, you were very excited about this.
So you take this away.
Tell us what you saw on Twitter, AB.
Yeah, what is Abdi exit?
So for me, what I found funny about this was...
Go ahead.
Not the phenomenon of running into like... First of all, when Somalis do something, and I'm speaking about our culture in particular, we don't just do it. One guy does it and we say, holy, look at that guy over there. It's like, for lack of a better term...
It's a case.
It's a hir. And hir means a herd. It's like we flock towards these things. So one guy bopped it off, said, holy, 2,500 for a wife in Marrakesh? I'm there.
Yeah.
And now all you see is...
It was a joke. It was a running joke. Like, you can start a
like,
whole family for 2,500 in Morocco, and some people took the joke.
Next thing you know, every local basta went over there to go make it happen.
And it's crazy because it's like taking... People actually going there and like making this like... I don't know if it's for a gimmick. Like, we don't really know.
No, but there's whole like tweets about this. Like, there's actual full-on weddings
videos,
like, there's proof of these things really happening.
Of course, because on one end you have some of the men trolling, like in general, like our people. Some of the men are trolling and trying to turn it into like
a running joke.
Halima Bai is also a trend, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Farah exit, Halima Bai.
Abdi exit. Good. That's one. Yeah.
Halima Bai is actually a trend. So it's more like they're kind of turning it from the blessing of whatever it is they're trying to get into, like experiencing something new, to something's wrong with our women.
Petty and spiteful.
You know what I mean?
That's what I don't like about it.
And there's nothing wrong with our women. We have the most beautiful women in the world. My opinion.
Stop.
Somali women are the most beautiful women on God's created. That's my opinion.
I don't like that you made that sound.
I stand by it.
That's a weird sound.
I stand
Terrible
by it.
sound.
I feel like you're objectifying our women.
I'm going to do it again. I love all of you so much.
So for me, it's really funny because it's the
spiteful and
discourse.
petty.
Yeah, it's spiteful and petty. It's funny.
So it brings out the nasty side of your character. That's why you like it.
It doesn't have anything to do with my character. I just find it fucking hilarious, man.
It brings out the toxic side.
Like
of your
the one
character.
video I saw was of a Somali woman screaming and yelling that "Wadremona," and "Dremona" means we feel that shit. So it's
feel that. That's
it's
hilarious.
funny because now in their mind, like in the conversation, the women feel like now the Somali men are leaving them and going to marry a Moroccan woman. Moroccan women are exotic. There's nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't mean...
Exotic? How different are they from Somali women?
They're not that different.
Well, Somali women are exotic too.
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. You made it... my fault. I thought you were saying it like they were...
No, I think...
exotic in a similar way is what I'm saying.
They're not...
And carry on.
No, I get what you're saying.
I took it the wrong way.
No, but they're exotic. They're all exotic women.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
I think it was a funny, harmful movement. And like all funny, harmless movement, and like all funny, harmless movements, there are people who are trolling and joking, and then there's bad actors who take it and hijack it, and it's kind of like pseudo incel energy, and like they're really spiteful and actually are super mad at Somali women
because they can't rope a thing or something. So
well, it could be for whatever reason, whatever stereotypes they have about Somali women, and they're just really
or they got one. Like there's no you're being petty or spiteful like that. You can't rope now.
If you're getting married, and you're using your marriage as a platform to spite anybody, one person or a group of people.
You're not blessed.
It's an idiot thing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If they start coming for Yemenis next, you're fucked, dude.
What do you mean, like going to marry Yemenis?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
No. I know it's a thing, but I'm saying if they catch wind of it.
What do you mean catch on? How much Somali Yemenis have you met?
You're not hearing me. If it's Twitter.
I think you're one of two
One of two.
that I've ever met.
Okay, no, I meant like 4 or 5 of them.
That's funny. That's the OG mix.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
That's right.
always
That's the
assumed
OG
when
mix.
someone looked like you, they're just a hammer.
But aren't there hammers some form of Yemeni too?
No, there
I
could be
don't know.
Shanshio, there could be Barao, there could be a lot of things.
Shout out to all my hammers, man. Shout out to I love you guys so much. I don't care that your food has all these
wouldn't know.
spices.
But yo,
I love you guys so much.
Another part of the discourse that's funny is
Mm-hmm.
it usually costs about upwards of 30,000 to get married to a Somali woman.
No,
And now the
don't say
price
to a
tag-
Somali woman. It takes that much to get married, period, in the West.
Exactly, it's true.
But I don't like this, like, it's
like a passport bros
It's
thing.
not about, that's perfect.
It's like a passport
That
bros
was
thing.
perfect.
We're out of here, brother.
It's
We're
a
gonna
Somali
Marrakesh.
passport bros thing. But
For this. Passport bros. Men who understand that Western women have drunk the Kool-Aid past the point of no return and got their passports to enjoy happiness and peace with fit, friendly foreign women. Here's another one. Passport bros are a new phenomenon of Western men who are deciding to go to Asia and elsewhere to find traditional and feminine women to wife up because they are either annoyed at the insanely high standards that modern Western women hold, or they don't share the extreme woke values, or because Western women can be hypocrites who want a provider man, but they won't clean or cook.
I don't know, man. It's a little bit better because it's Muslim to Muslim.
Yeah.
The passport bros in the West were non-Muslim Westerners who were trying to project their way of living onto girls from Muslim countries or from other countries. So they're like bringing the Western customs of let's pay 50-50, but they want a girl to be a woman and provide
In
all
the
of it.
traditional sense.
In the traditional sense. But they also want
Like
them
gender
to...
roles and stuff like
So
that.
like they're going there to get the gender roles in a sense, but they're also trying to make them abide to Western,
Laws and customs.
yeah, which is very predatory. I feel like
Oh,
it's like you're going
100%.
out to get a cheap slave.
It's different. Obviously not the same, but it's sort of.
There's nothing wrong. We all agree there's nothing wrong with Somali men or Somali women marrying other Muslims. It's
I have no problem
and
with
when Somali women have done this too, where they make it like
Love is love, bro.
no, they make it a spiteful
No,
act.
I'm not gonna lie. It's really gross though. Like the rhetoric is gross when
That's
it's
why
like.
I've done it too. Where it's a
it's
spiteful
gross,
thing. Like
it's
we
gross.
want whatever men. It's every few years it cycles back, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Every few years it cycles back where there's a
We go in and out of style, Somali men. We really go in and out of
Oh,
style.
100%.
barely in style.
Are we in style
Barely
right
in
now?
style. I mean,
I'm not in style.
my
They're
damn
Moroccan women.
they love me.
You go
That's
5
the magic
million
excited
Marrakesh.
lie. You think I'm handsome?
They love them to me. You
So I'm not
you think I'm
Basta
cute?
anymore.
You think I'm cute? Look, you should know. I have no problem roping. But speaking of which,
Yeah.
you know, it's a great way to actually segue into our next point. I was on Twitter, obviously, because, you know, I spend all my time there.
Yeah, me too, fam.
You know, I was on
It's
Twitter.
called X now.
Whatever. I was on Twitter, and you know, I pick up like so much terminology from there, like internet terminology, but like it reminded me of like something that's been lost to time, I think, which is slang in general. Like slang used to be something that, you know, people like us who look like us would use to communicate with each other, like in code. You know what I mean? It was cool, right? Now, us growing up in Toronto, obviously we have our own set of,
Yeah.
you know,
Which is super vilified right now.
I mean, listen, they're
Yo,
taking
man's
the
put
piss
us
out of us.
below
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Fuck.
I want you guys to take that in. There are people reading.
You see that video in Baltimore that goes, Aaron
Aaron earned an iron earned, yeah.
An iron earned.
Ridiculous.
I said, Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn. Hold on, my earn. Aaron, and iron, earn. Damn, what the fuck? We really talk like that?
Yeah. Let me see it.
Earn.
Let me see it.
Earn, the iron, earn. What? Earn, the iron, earn.
No,
Aaron,
dummy.
earned, and iron, earn.
The iron, earn.
Right,
No, dummy. Earn, and earn.
Yo, it's
Yearn.
earn.
Dummy, it's not that, dummy. It's Aaron.
It's earn, and iron, dummy.
Aaron, earn, and iron, earn.
Earn.
Earn, and iron,
and iron, earn.
Fuck it. Iron, bro.
And our accent is below that now.
Well, our accent is below that, right?
Yeah.
Now, for those who are uninitiated, I'm sure people who watch this know or have heard it. the joke of the Toronto accent used to be, I call it a crib joke. It's a joke that was in-house.
Inside joke.
That we used to make each other laugh with.
Yeah.
Right now, I see AB outside, look good, whatever. Be like, who's that? Is that the guy? Say no more.
No, it's
whatever.
exaggerated. The way you have to. Okay, you're right.
The sound effects, the cadence, and what you
the
say.
It's everything. It's the rhythm. It's everything.
Which is a minority of how we speak.
But it's exaggerated, right?
It's exaggerated 5% of the time.
Exactly.
But it's so loud and comical, 'cause that's the intentions with it, that is what stands out. So if you don't really know Toronto slang, or you're not sure what's going on, you're kind of just like in the city visiting your cousin, or you're from out of town, you're going to a Toronto event or party, and you're hearing it, this is what stands out to you the most, even though it's like the minority spoken, like it's not spoken a lot. But we'll be talking normal the whole time like this. And then let's say a man walks in, I'm like, yo, who's that?
It's not this guy.
No way,
Oh,
fam.
yeah.
But it sounds ridiculous on purpose. Yeah, that's the point.
It's a crib joke that left the crib.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So here we are now. You know, we live in a new day and age, and there's a lot of young people coming up in Toronto who sort of have this accent. It's a bit stronger with them because they sort of adopted it naturally. Like, you know, people like shout out to Plush. You know,
Who's from Toronto?
from Toronto.
A lot of people thought she wasn't.
Shout out to the real top Mali. Shout out to him.
And what I don't like is if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that you. You don't leave your moms nowhere. You have money and you left your moms there? Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. But if it's not true, Shorty's just talking shit.
Who's that? What do you do, Lord Crody?
What's going on? One of these girls want to link up with the man this week.
Who?
One of my personal losses.
Personal loss.
Yeah.
Oh, he talks like
from
that?
Toronto.
From all Toronto people.
Yeah.
Granted, the way he does it is an embodiment of where he's from. Like
The part of Toronto he's from?
the part of Toronto where he's from.
Sure, yeah.
That's how people sound.
But even then, it's his thing, right?
That's his thing.
Plus, it's her thing from where she's from, right? That's just how it goes. My thing is, I don't have no problem with it. I don't think any of us here who are from here have an issue with it.
No.
My issue with it is that people take this and like sort of use it as like a measuring stick to be like, oh man, you guys are this, you guys are that, to make assumptions of us outside of that. Like, listen, just because a man's gonna talk to you like this doesn't mean he's stupid. Like, you know, just because a man, like, you're not unlettered, you're not like, you know, brain dead. You get what I mean?
And most people know how to code switch.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't talk like podcast nights and real life nights. There's minor differences, but like in my day-to-day life, I probably talk the same. You would say?
Yeah.
You know? I don't think I use a lot of, you know.
Not at work.
Yeah, not really. I mean, no, I'm not gonna lie. At work,
I feel
do.
like once
I'm not
I
gonna lie. At work, I'll tell you what I do at work.
I don't believe you.
No, when I get really upset, it comes out.
Yeah, of course. But like,
When I get really upset, like somebody will irritate me, I'll tell them,
I know your brother just like, yo, what's wrong with this guy, dog?
yo,
I'm in a Zoom
and I
call,
literally say,
different.
yo, don't cheese me. And then the person hears me and says, what did you say? Cheese? I'm like, oh, never mind. Gluten free.
switching
Never
in the
mind.
work call.
And I catch myself really often. But that's a separate conversation. We're going to have
sometimes
that.
you have so much fun on a little Zoom call,
Oh, I have a great time.
and you let go a little
Oh
bit.
my
You
God,
let go
I had a
little bit.
great time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
my supervisor said to me, like, you know, was confirming something
You
with
the
me.
ethnic look like, whoa.
No, my supervisor was saying something to me. I just said,
It's like,
And he's like, what?
How did you
And I'm like,
confirm
I'm like,
that?
I said, yeah, I concur.
are you understanding what I'm saying? Nyce?
Yes, I verified the information.
I'm done.
But no, I have no problem with it. I'll tell you the only thing that I have a problem with, and it's not even particularly towards us in the city. I have a problem with the slang now.
Well,
I
like
think-
slang
and-
nowadays.
And I feel like it's because I'm becoming an old ass nigga.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm becoming well, back in my day we used to say. No, I'm becoming an old
They're
ass nigga.
stealing our slang.
Oh, they don't sag their pants the way they used to.
What'd you say off camera earlier? The man am getting cookied still.
Man, I'm getting
I'm
cookied.
getting cookied. But I mean, I'm pretty sure people don't say that no more, right?
Cookie now.
I'm pretty sure. Now, it comes with getting old. Listen, all of you younger people who are watching this, you're gonna be my age.
Yo, wow, we
someday.
age ourselves. We're not that old, fam.
We're really not.
No,
but
we're
I'm
not.
just saying,
Not moving
you're
like
gonna
that.
be our age
I'm
someday.
still in my 20s.
Man's are 25 still.
Like,
Yeah.
facts.
25 still.
I'm saying you're gonna be our age someday. Meaning all of this shit is gonna sound dumb to you. But, I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of outliers too. There are a lot of slang terms that I hear now that I'm like, yo, I fuck with this. I'm gonna
They're timeless.
And,
They're
I'm
timeless ones.
I'm gonna adopt certain ones into my vernacular and use it. Like, we talked about this once. Like me, I use the word riz relatively often, right? It's not a new word, but it's still relatively new in the last couple of years, right?
I think the word riz is very cringe.
Okay, well
It's
that's
not
you,
supposed to be
old nigga.
cringe.
That's you.
Because it goes from like you being used the right way to Rizla, Riz God. You're like, Brother, like, what are you talking about?
The
Like,
Rizzler is
it's
hilarious.
just there's so many different variations of the actual word. People just butchering the whole thing. Like, it's not blessed, in my opinion.
I mean, look, I think certain words, no matter where you take them, no matter how far they go, some words should never leave the kitchen. ATL said something like,
Yeah, let me cook.
yeah, go ahead, go get him.
I feel like social media is a blessing and a curse. Obviously.
That's a given.
It's a given, right? So the blessing is that we have so much access to each other, so much access to every trend happening in every part of the city, every part of the country, every part of the world. There'll be dances happening in South Korea that mans will be busting over here. There's people.
not me, but okay.
I mean, the other way around, actually. There's dance over here people doing in South Korea. So, like, that's the good part. The bad part is slang used to cook in the places that they were from. There used to be a distinct difference between West Coast talk, New York. There still is, to an extent, like New York talk, and even the different boroughs. Atlanta talk, you know what I mean, Philly, Boston, and then the accents are still there, but the slang is almost like...
They bleed into each other.
They bleed into each other, which is not necessarily a bad thing. We're just making an observation. So what used to happen was like a word would... How many words dropped in the hood that never made it, but you used for a few weeks?
So essentially, the point you're trying to make is like, it will cook in the ends. Like each block.
How much words cooked in the ends but didn't make it?
A lot.
Lots
of words. They're fun, but they didn't make it. And that's happened in every neighborhood in America and Canada and wherever. So we used to cook the words and used to like the holders of the culture, people who live in these areas, would work on the words. They would massage it. They look, how are we going to use this? It's used in this iteration.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they would use it. It's used like this. It's used like that. And that's how the words work. So like the word Riz would come to fruition in the hood. But the word Riz is like a drop. It's like a hot drop. It drops. Every suburban kid has a finger on the pulse now because of social media, for better or for worse. And instead of it cooking in the hood, there's too many chefs in the kitchen now. So the word Riz immediately, what is it? Charisma? It's literally just new sauce.
Literally, very much.
Yeah, we used to say sauce, now you say Riz. Oh, that guy has sauce. Oh, that girl has sauce. Oh, yeah.
No, but it does stuff that it's literally something we Toronto people do. You just abbreviate a word.
Yeah. So now the word...
Like conf.
I like conf. I like conf. That's a good one, stuff.
That's a fire.
That's confidence. If you don't know what that is, it's confidence.
And you already know, you heard it on the gears.
So they'll take a word, people who are in the kitchen who shouldn't be cooking in the kitchen, and they'll pervert it in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, why am I hearing Riz God? Oh, you're rizzing her. You're
Riz.
Yo, W Riz just drops the W's in the chat. W Riz.
First of all,
bro, if you have any little brothers,
in the chat irritates the shit out of me.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I got one thing to say.
I have a little brother.
I need that Max Ween. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I still say that till today.
I need a Max Ween.
I need that Max Ween. W's in the shots.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that guy's a guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can do anything. But yeah, it is. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on, and that's what's happening in Toronto as well. So there's people from the outskirts of Toronto. They used to be like the GTA, but now like everything's so accessible, and other parts of the GTA are more developed, and Brampton's developed, and Mississauga's developed, and Pickering and Markham and all these places are significantly more developed. They have more housing. They have everything's so everyone's kind of like Richmond Hill. They're all kind of like part of Toronto. They're not, but they are. So there's kids growing up in Richmond Hill and in Saga doing the exaggerated Toronto accent we do as a joke to be comical, not being serious. And they were like, "Yo, what are you dealing with, fam? You're blessed. But yo, that girl's a catty, bro. She's a
waste you.
She's a waste you, fam. What are you talking about, fam? No, but she's running top, fam. They're talking weird, fam. She's running them wild.
I hate that word.
Yeah, I don't like waffles. But I was watching.
It sounds like a Hannah.
Bro, I seen a TikTok. I seen a TikTok where a man asked. They're doing a little wall interviews, and they're asking a random kid like, "Yo, what do you not like about the girls from your school?" It's just a high school kid. What do you not like about the girls? It's good. Yo, I don't like when the girls from my school act like they're from Toronto, fam. That's.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Saga, fam.
And that's exactly plays into what you were saying.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It's weird.
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
And listen, before somebody takes offense to this, let me just tell you, we don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. It's just an observation.
It's just an observation. If the shoe fits you, Don't wear it, my G. Wallahi billah. Let me ask y'all something. What's your favorite slang term that you use consistently that you adopted?
Yo, stupid. I like saying type shit.
I was gonna say type shit is my favorite.
But that's because I also grew up in Atlanta, so it's
no, but like type shit
type
is
shit,
like
type shit.
I like my nephews.
But it's also said
me.
comically.
No, my nephews abused me with that this summer.
Yeah.
To the point where I find myself saying
type shit.
I think for me it's your beat.
This guy's dead.
You're a real Toronto guy.
Yeah,
your beat.
Your beat.
Like when someone does something like...
It's like a man said that in a street interview 15 years ago.
Forget that. You know what he calls me?
What?
He calls me a coot. You know what a coot is, right?
No.
A coot is an old person, like an old...
Like you old coot?
Yeah, you old coot. My lawn. That's what he calls me.
Eustace.
Eustace. Look at that. The guy calls me a coot, and you know what else he calls me? He calls me a chooch.
That was a chooch.
You tell me.
That's an
Italian mob thing, a lie?
You're disrespectful, bro.
Brother, I just seen that in a movie the other day.
Hey, we're in Toronto. No smoke with the Italian mob.
No.
I don't want any
no. Hey, we're chooches.
It's Italian for basically the word it means stupid.
Oh.
Okay, we're not chooches.
I'm not that.
But you're not chooches either.
I mean, the audience could be. We don't know.
Not the Italian mob audience.
Yeah, either you're beat or...
No, you love calling people coots. Well, I took it in.
Yeah, you're cool.
Like, ridiculous.
Like,
I hate that so much.
What slang do you not like?
What I don't like?
Yeah.
I don't like... I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll let you guys go first. I'll go last because mine's a bit lengthy.
I think the two words I don't like are both very intimate. And one of them is grease.
Yeah.
and flonk.
Flonk?
Okay, again, flonk is not real.
Bro, I feel like we took him out of 2010 Time Machine.
No.
The answers you're giving.
No.
First
of all, but grease, I can understand why he doesn't like it.
Flonk
it just sounds shiny. It sounds like
say pine.
Pine that.
I don't like pine.
But that's a patois thing, right?
It is.
And people don't.
Speaking of patois, put the camera on me.
Go ahead.
I'm sick of you.
UK people.
I'm glad you know I was going there. UK people, bro. I don't want to argue about whose accent it is. It's patois.
We all took it from Jamaicans.
We're sitting there arguing, and the Jamaicans are just watching us like this.
Because you have to understand.
We have the same diaspora groups.
Literally.
We have Caribbeans, West Africans, East Africans,
and West Indians.
And West Indians. And you're so shocked that we speak similarly.
And don't get it twisted for one mother-loving second. UK Somalis, I love you guys so much.
They're beat.
You guys are not on piss.
Yeah.
Like you guys, whatever code you have on your culture compared to ours.
They don't understand what on piss is, bravo, because they say taking a piss in it.
Taking a piss, right? No, look at this.
You
guys will get run out of your ends. Wallahi you would.
Like, they won't.
No, I'll tell you why.
They got weird. They push it.
No. Let me tell you why.
Mali's and thing.
Wallahi, like Mados over there, Mados meaning people who are not East African, whatever. Even like you could even call West Africans that if you wanted to. Okay. I wouldn't. I'm saying you could. They could go over there and punk off Somalis. Think you could do that here?
No. I don't think you punk off Somalis there, fam. No, I don't agree with this. Have you been to the UK?
I've been to the UK. I think what he's saying is more.
I'm taking more of an exaggerated point, but I'm saying the whole they have on their culture and the whole we have on ours is not the same.
It's different.
We're a part of the culture.
We helped create this.
A lot of the new slang in the last 10 years
is Somali words.
It's a lot of Somali words.
Do you know? I told you about that story on the subway, right? Mm-hmm. Where I see these two white kids talking. Redheaded kid with glasses, saying to the next kid, "Yo, broski, do you have a laptop?"
A laptop.
even the word for bucket is bakti.
Bakti.
Yeah.
Hizbi.
Literally.
Freaking Dilla. Oh, Dilla's
they don't say Dillo.
They do.
They do.
I'm shocked.
That's not good. The Dillos.
They do. Hizbi. They say.
They say Gedo.
They say Gedo
for loud.
Askar. Askar's not even slang. That's just the Somali word for police. Literally. Kawa. Like they use the word kawa. Some of them don't even know that that's Somali.
Yeah, kawa. Yeah. What kawa?
It's literally a Somali word.
That's true. Still, I feel like
we're a very big part.
No. I feel like we integrated into our culture in Toronto.
Way more.
But I give them credit.
They held on to the Somali name of the way better.
This one, of course, yeah. And
that's different though. That's a different.
It's a 6-hour flight for them though. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard for you. It's not that hard for you to stay connected when you're 6 hours away from the motherland.
It's a double journey for us. It's 2 times that.
Yeah, Ethiopian Air is just open up for the man.
First of all,
that's a new. And for how long? You guys are not gonna like me for this.
Go ahead.
I don't like top left.
You're not an honorable nigga.
You're really not an honorable.
No. It's not that I don't believe in what it stands for. It's a hood. Cross my heart and hope to die, fam.
Stick a bullet in my eye.
Yo, top left is just
crazy.
It's just hand over heart.
Top left is like the most.
It's just hand over heart.
No, that's honorable. You're an anime
that's
nigga.
A bonding. That's a bonding thing, fam. When a man says, "Yo, top left, bro, I'm not even trying to lie to you right now."
Broski, why are you giving me coordinates to your heart?
Yeah, like for all I know, your heart could be fucked. You could have an enlarged one.
You could be top right.
It's not possible.
Yo, you know there's people like they have. let me not. That's a separate episode.
No, the point I'm making
episode.
All of a sudden, we're turning into episode of the ER. How the fuck do you know about all this?
Listen. I watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy. Let me just say
that.
That
shit is not real.
First of all, it is. You know there's people.
It's not fucking real.
Time out. You do know there's a medical condition. There's actually an NBA player with this medical. Randy Foye. His entire body's flipped inside out on the inside.
And every anime character gets stabbed on the side.
Crazy.
It's okay. I'm good. My heart's on the side.
My heart's on the side. Now I'm not gonna lie. My word is when people like say like ATL kind of touched on it, like calling each other God and stuff.
God.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. It stems from New York, right? And it stems from like the whole nation.
Yeah,
it stems from the whole Nation of Islam thing, right?
Yeah.
Or, like magic grown ass men calling each other God. No. King is one thing.
No, but it's like
Nation of Islam guys would literally call each other gods on earth.
That's wild.
Niggas would ask each other, "What's the mathematics, God?"
Where's the tawhid in that?
There's no. How are you believing in the oneness of God if you're saying God to each other, right? Now,
I guess their intentions, like it's,
fam,
but still not worth.
That's a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
I'm not risking my afterlife for that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, that's weird.
It's fucked.
Anything with God in it, you're saying.
I gotta ask. Hey, when in moments like this, I just go ask my sheikh.
Shout out to my sheikh. OG wala OG.
Same sheikh.
Oh yeah, we had this. Well, three of us had the same one.
Are you in there? You're not in there.
He's in there still.
Bro, you trying to push me out the side?
No, I'll never do that.
My fault, type shit.
Because you live in different boroughs?
Type shit.
My bad. You already know we fear Allah type shit.
Don't do that.
No, but I do.
As you can see, they're from the same borough. I'm not.
This guy's saying bro. I'm dead. Like Spider-Man? You'll carry on my fault.
Nah, I just, I don't like that. That's what I don't like. But, at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of old niggas with microphones. Nothing we say really matters.
We're not old, fam.
Listen, I'm playing into the role.
Okay, you might be a geezer. Don't lump us in with you.
Yeah.
First of all, you both look older than me.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
That's because you can't grow facial hair, though.
That's my fault,
let the people decide. Who looks older, me or Nyce? I have facial hair. You're lucky.
That's...
Because I can match you if I shave. I can match you.
That's the whole point, dickhead.
You look like a young old nigga, though. Like you look...
Thank you. I look distinguished.
I won't... I made a promise to somebody that I will no longer...
Roast you.
About being fat and stuff?
No.
So what are you going to say?
I won't use the F word.
But you're going to make fun of the lack of facial hair?
I just won't show, yeah.
Well, the lack of facial... I know you were going to say something about the lack of facial hair.
I will stop.
I knew you guys were going to do it. You guys suck. Anyway, why don't you guys let us know in the comments which one of us looks the youngest? I personally think it's me.
It's between you two.
And I think by a long shot it's me. Because there's certain guys at this table, no names, who thinks just because, mind you, mashallah, the spaghettini is looking great, by the way. There's certain guys, they come on this table, they think that they're guys. When I have to tell them, brother, you're a grown-ass man, special, no way about that. But I'm kidding, this is my brother as always.
Of course,
it's our pleasure. We've been switching gears, obviously presented by Sheeko. Please tune in next week, new episode. Hit us up on social media.
We've gotten a lot of good questions.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want us to do a question per episode, or if we're gonna have. I was hoping we could stockpile a lot of questions and just have
spend the whole episode doing it. Right?
But like maybe they want us to address it every week.
Go back to like do maybe some. I don't know if you guys still are interested in us doing dilemmas and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got some dilemmas.
Definitely.
We got some.
We used to get some really good
give
ones
us context
day,
because sometimes there's some really good questions or topics, but we have questions, but we can't ask a follow-up question because it might be curious cat. So give a lot of context. It gives us a lot of room to operate.
So AB, tell them where to find us.
At Switching Gears Pod, correct? On both Twitter and Instagram. You can also find us on our Curious Cat as well. It's in our
bio.
For the most part. You can find us on our respective Instagrams and social medias. Ashabaz.
At ATLinator. At Nyce Meets World.
Nyce Meets World.
And we've been Switching Gears. Brought to you by Sheeko. And with that, we're out.
What we're doing. It's good to know I have friends who will always...
I used to actually watch that show a lot.
Great show.